Our student speaker today is Maria Wangamez. Maria graduates today with a Bachelor of Science in Biological Sciences. She has happily devoted much of her time at UCSB to academic pursuits, tutoring undergraduates in biology as well as Isla Vista Elementary students. She has also mentored transfer students and first years and coached members of her STEM sorority Phi Sigma Rho and her pre-medical fraternity Phi Delta Epsilon. She has helped orchestrate educational workshops and events through her NIH-funded MARC research program. She has worked as an undergraduate lab assistant in the Waite and Finkelstein labs, spending the past 2 years studying a link between proteins in marine mussels and legumes. In the future, Maria hopes to be an obstetrician gynecologist, fighting for reproductive justice and for equal representation in healthcare and research. She will be working as an EMT this fall before applying for medical school. Please give a warm welcome to Maria.
Hi, y'all. My name is Maria Wangamez. Some of you may know me as Mar. Some of you may not know me at all. Most of you won't. That's fine. It's a big school. But I am so truly humbled and honored to be able to share this moment with you today in celebrating the culmination of years of hard work and dedication as your commencement speaker. I'm so proud of y'all. And I'm hoping that at least a few of my cheesy little words resonate and can help you in some way as you move on to the next stages of your lives. Before I start, I would just like to thank Chancellor Yang, Dean Wiltsius, and all of the friends, family, faculty, and staff who have joined us here today on this foggy spring morning, whether in person or on the web. I'm so happy that you all are here. So, there's this saying that goes, water will find its way. Think about it. Water will flow around every obstruction that might block its path, seeping through pores and percolating between grains of sand to fall right where it's meant to be. Thank you, Stork. And from there, it just keeps on going. We gauchos are like droplets of water, together forming a massive river system that surges out into the ocean, always finding a way to persevere. Through global fears of wars breaking out, of plague, of family members and friends scattered throughout a world in shambles, we found our way. Throughout local terrors of wildfires, attempted kidnappings, shootings, invasions of privacy, housing insecurity, social isolation, and so much more, we found our way. We came together like the sweeping tide that we are, holding tight to our loved ones around us, and we kept flowing. I'm not saying that it was easy, and I'm not saying that the struggle is over. We are still going through the ringer. We are stepping out into a world crippled by uncertainty, riddled with socioeconomic potholes unveiled by the pandemic, a world in which quarantine has left us ill-equipped to deal with it all. But we're here. Let's take a quick pause. I know that this is some heavy stuff, a little doomsday-esque. I see those knitted eyebrows in the front row. That might just be the mist, but I'm sorry for it. But this is the reality. And in writing all of this down, I did not want to trivialize the tribulations that we have overcome. We need to appreciate the gravity of our situations, face them head on, and give ourselves full credit for having the resilience, the flexibility, and the bravery to get through them. That's what this whirlwind that we've survived has taught us. That we can attempt to plan our lives out to a T, saying that we're going to do X, Y, and Z to get to our destinations. But sooner or later, you run out of letters. Sometimes you get slapped in the face with the loss of a loved one, or with one job rejection after another, or in my own case, a TikTok dance-induced back injury that puts you out of commission for 2 years. But throughout attending UCSB, we have learned how to deal with these misfortunes. We stick together and we adapt to our circumstances. We flow past the obstacles, for we know that they are either temporary or surmountable. Just like water, we find our way. I mean, look around, look at this amazing community that's around you right now. We've got thousands of fellow graduates here who have cascaded through UCSB's waterfalls with us, through deep pools and shallow riffles. Despite all that we've lived through, we've grown together into a group of people who really have such a bright future ahead of us. But I want to share the reminder that there shouldn't be a definition or a deadline for what that bright future entails. In the past 4 years, I've felt the frustration and the anxiety of seeing everyone move down such different streams. Some that seem to be moving faster, gathering more experience, more power. It's impossible not to compare yourself to your peers and to feel inadequate at times. I know that in my own time here, I've consistently experienced quarter-life crises. You know, staying up late at night, a typhoon of thoughts racing through my mind, the distant sound of EDM thumping across the street. Wondering if I'm going down the right path, if I have the right qualifications, if I have the passion, the motivation, the gumption to take me there. I think that we've all been through something similar, and we'll continue to go through it. But, it's cheesy, but we'll get through it together. I'm so grateful for the little things that have reminded me of this. My friends' willingness to listen to my redundant drama and to drive me to lab when one of my 20 health problems flare up. My professor's kind-hearted words emphatically reassuring me that I am not a failure. My mom's soft, warm embrace when I finally get to see her again after a year away from home. Te quiero, mami. In this life, we are always changing and moving and growing, just like a river. At different paces and at different rhythms, sure. But regardless, we are not static. Even when you feel like you've come up against a boulder or even a mountain, remember all the bits of sediment and debris that you've accumulated. The experiences, both good and bad, that have shaped you and strengthened you. Remember to keep flowing. Remember that you will find your way. So, even if it takes a bit of time and reflection, I want y'all to know, no matter what, we are enough. No matter what notions that we have of success. Whoever's in that crowd behind you, or watching on that screen, or just holding you in their thoughts today, I know that they are just so proud of you. So take a step back, take a deep breath, and together, let's continue to carve out our path in this world like the tidal wave that we've become. Congratulations, class of 2022, we made it! Thank you.
Thank you, Maria.